Hello everyone, Scott Weezer here, and prepare to take your shoes off for this play. That's literally what my friend told me before seeing this play. He went to this student symposium describing the play before seeing this play. I'm of course referring to the contemporary theatre play called How to Act Crazy by Graham Etoff. This play is set up as an acting masterclass workshop led by a successful theatre director about 51 years old named Anthony Nicole, played by Robert Goodall, who has travelled the world in search of the true essence of theatre, and he's picked up on techniques from Africa and Asia and is now teaching them in his workshop. The audience pretty much act as the masterclass participants of this class, and a young black actress named Promise, played by Jade Agugua, has volunteered to partake in this masterclass in hopes of improving her acting ability and to find truth. If any of you have partaken in drama clubs like I have, you'll immediately know how these activities are structured. They're meant to improve your acting ability and your confidence. So we as an audience see Promise engage with Nicole's activities in the shoe of circles that he's provided. From his practices, he's found out that by stepping into this circle, you enter this world of theatre. For example, the first activity, Nicole recommends to Promise that she remembers a moment from her childhood. She remembers a moment where she was with her mother, who was having some friends visit over, and she was hiding underneath the table. And now Nicole's encouraging her to imagine being her during that moment. So she imagines herself as the 5-year-old, and she walks around wide-eyed, and then Nicole says, "Okay, that's good. Now, could you be your 5-year-old self?" And so she does it again, except more wide-eyed and more innocent and optimistic. And the play pretty much goes on like that through a series of theatrical activities. As the show goes on, we find out more about these two characters, their pasts, and their own different opinions on truth. And as the play goes on, there's this very uncomfortable plot twist that slowly unveils itself to provide political, cultural, and even theatrical commentary, all with just 2 actors. Without giving it away, Graham Etoff provides some theatrical commentary on power relationships and how to engage an audience, how to get them to care, and how narratives are made. The director-writer Graham Etoff found inspiration from the methods and controversies of Peter Brook and was interested in making a play about it for several years. He also focused on Greek tragedies, Western theatre, and the abuse of power that Western companies have over Africa, particularly the questionable oil industry in Nigeria. As the show continues, it goes from fun to personal. And at random bits in the show, there's random drums that go boom, and it made me go, ah! At which point Promise will have a rant about her people and her descendants in Africa. Funny story, I got such a fright from the drums that by the end of the play, Xander said he got more of a fright from me reacting to the drums rather than the drums themselves. And to add insult to injury, I talked to the sound person at the end of the show, and he was keeping an eye on me during that show. He did it on purpose. So as the show goes on, Promise brings up the fact about how abusive the Western companies have over Africa. And without giving too much away, we soon realize that Nicole and Promise are a bit more closer together than you think. And Anthony Nicole, as well as us, are left to question the moralities and other things about theatre. This very clever drama leaves such an impact on me for just 1 hour, mainly because these 2 actors are amazing. You feel their experiences, you feel their torment, you feel their compassion and all that good stuff. The use of props was very clever, the way they invited me in with this drama club setting, which is very safe and familiar for me, and to then have that plot twist was quite an experience. So, for not only just teaching me how to act, but also giving me insight into politics in Africa, I give this play a 12 out of 12. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why bring up Graham Etoff in theatre in the first place? Well, because I am actually getting involved in his next production. That's right! This person here is getting involved in the National Theatre of Scotland! The production in question is based on this book called The Reason I Jump. It's a biography of a 13-year-old Japanese boy with autism. And Graham has some big plans in mind for this thing. Bibbidi, bobbidi, boo!
Where's Michael? Oh, he's not.
Have it.
This is the magic trick.
Nice one, Andre!